Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to this session. We are going to see the difference as to how science has progressed, how our Sanatana Dharma, new dimensions to the present science. Our Sanatana Dharma, three streams of knowledge in Vedas. Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana. Smriti Prasthana is Upanishads. Then, to make it easily understandable by all people, Prasthana, edited Smriti, Yagnavaka Smriti and others. Then put it in a mathematical framework. We have Nyaya Prasthana, Brahma Sutras. So, what is the content of the Upanishads? How do they give directions to modern science? Why should we study this? Because we all get different conflicts in life. We all have fear of death, and stress has become a big challenge. We all want more and more happiness, and search for reality. We all take birth and grow, get educated, get a job, get married, get children. One day we die. Is it all to life? Or is there something else? The meaning of life. These are the things that come up. Conflict could be between one ethics and another ethics, one duty and another duty, duty for the parent, duty for the nation, and duty was ethics, as it happened to Arjuna, in which Arjuna came with all the preparations to do his duty. But then when he saw teachers and Vishwapitamaha, then he thought, should I kill all these people? We say Tyaga and renunciation ideas. Should I not resort ethics versus duty? Which is better to? And why ethics? Why duty? What is the meaning of life? And these come up, modern science, our present understanding will not solve. It's only here we have the whole solution given in Upanishads. So, therefore, we have to have introduction to Vedas, including the Upanishads. All of you are familiar with the Vedas. Veda comes from the word Vidjnane. It is the treasure house of knowledge. And according to our ancient thing, it doesn't have. They contain eternal spiritual laws discovered by our sages. No human author is attributed to the Vedas. However, subsequent texts like Puranas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, etc. are called as Smritis. They are created by the human beings. Religion and philosophy of Vedas is called Sanatana Dharma, eternal and ancient science. Vedas have been preserved more than 5,000 years. How? By special Vedic chanting technology. Pada, Krama, Jata, and Ghana. This is based on the principle of redundancy. Repeated. The word is repeated only once. Krama, back and forth, 2 times. Jata, 4 times. Ghana, 8 times. So the possibility error goes reduced. Redundancy. Familiar with the 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samveda, Atharva Veda, is one classification. Another classification is the Purvamimamsa and Uttaramimamsa. Purvamimamsa deals with the Jnana Kanda, the Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. Upasana Kanda deals with our temples, worship, vratas, niyamas, everything. Karma Kanda deals with the Agnihotras, Yagas, Homas, Havanas, all these things. Essentially. I call this as the technology of the Vedas. Applications of the principles of Vedas so the other dimension Uttaramimamsa is the Jnana Kanda and it is the science of the Vedas. Okay, how many Upanishads? Maybe thousands. 800 Upanishads are available in print. 10 are the most important. They're called Dasha Upanishads. Aina Katha, Mundaka, Mandukya, Aitriya, Chandogya, Brihadaranyaka. What is subject matter? 2. Quest for reality, search for reality, search for happiness. Science also wanted to have quest for reality. So the methodology of modern science and Upanishads match in most aspects. The goal of modern science is match in search for reality. But Upanishads also dealt with happiness as the other goal. Modern science investigated outside, but Upanishads inside. If we use external labs, in Upanishad spirituality we use our internal lab, the mind. Modern science over 400 years has completed investigation and is moving to understand the subtle world. While our Upanishads completed the search fully thousands of years back. First, search for reality. All of us know, started about 4 Newton and Descartes in the western part of our globe. So they went on understanding everything about the physical world. They understood that this entire physical world is made of 2 entities, matter and energy. But later on, we were able to find connection between the two, saying that there is one single entity, energy. Matter is nothing but condensation of energy. How famous equation MC square. So you can convert matter into energy, energy back to matter. This has to be shown experimentally. So we have the fission and the fusion, by which matter gets converted into energy. Nuclear reactors, nuclear bombs all use the fission. In sun, energy is produced by fusion. Therefore, we understood how matter is converted into energy. The atomic bomb burnt up the whole of Hiroshima. That's the destructive dimension. Constructive dimension is nuclear reactors. Then how to know that energy can be converted into matter? They got cyclotrons. They got in Delhi, in Bhopal, they built up huge areas where energy has to be circulated very fast. As it goes on, speeding up, when it reaches almost nearing the velocity of light, 0.6 times, 0.7 times, matter emerges. So we can create matter out of energy. They go on finding newer and newer particles, fundamental particles. The latest, as you know, is the boson, God particle. Therefore, both these things are possible. From matter to energy, energy back to matter. So it has been well established. What are the laws that govern them? We are all familiar with the Newton's laws of motion, which we have studied in high school days. This is known as classical mechanics or deterministic approach. Here, everything is determined. There is no ambiguity. If I leave an object, it is going to come down. 1 second, 32 feet. If I launch a rocket towards the moon, you can trace the complete trajectory with mathematics where it is going. No ambiguity. This is called classical mechanics or deterministic approach. You're all familiar with the three laws. One defines what is the definition of force. Second, the quantum of force and mass. Third, action, equal and opposite. Deterministic approach. Given the force, mass, and direction in the beginning, we can exactly fix the position and velocity of the particle at any time. Trajectory can be mathematical equations available. But when you go to extremely high speeds, velocity is leaving the velocity of light, then Newtonian mechanics will not hold. Deterministic approach will not do. Probabilistic mechanics. So laws of transformations from classical mechanics to quantum mechanics. Now, at the basic level, from gene expressions to gene transformations. What are the features of quantum mechanics? Just like in the gross macro objects, it follows Newton's law. Electrons and fundamental particles do not follow them. What are the difference? If I leave an electron can come down, it can go up, can go to the front, to back, right, to left. In fact, an electron develops like a globe. So you cannot say where will be electron exactly after 1 second. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. So determinacy collapses. So end of classical mechanics said. Then we go to probabilistic mechanics. But you can precisely calculate what is the probability. Probability function can be calculated by the Schrödinger equation. So extending this, Heisenberg said, there is a limit to the human knowledge. In the physical world, this all we have been doing that logically. Schrödinger said that the whole of the universe is a mere thought wave. Unless there is an observer, the universe doesn't exist. It's an interesting thing. Niels Bohr said that the whole universe is interconnected. When you interfere with one part of the universe, the message goes to the entire universe. What happens, we don't know. Berkeley, he says that nobody is there. During a thunderstorm, the lightning strikes a tree. Tree falls down. It produces a sound. But nobody is there to hear it. So how can you say sound exists? It happened. So Berkeley's answer was, there is always one observer. Why do you think it has to be an instrument or human observer? Consciousness is the observer and influences the phenomena, he says. interconnection. In aspect experiment where two photons go opposite in direction, same polarization. And if polarization of one is changed, the other one automatically gets changed. It seems even the smallest particles like photons and electrons also have connection. Probably it's called as a non-locality. Electron here, you go on taking another going there, you change the spin, change the spin. Even in the animal world, it is said, one species here in America that is brought to New Zealand. And this character is spread there also. When the change there, this change occurs here also. They're all interconnected. Life is interconnected. These are the features of quantum mechanics. Therefore, in a sense, we have got the complete knowledge base of the physics. So anything physical, we have a big success. Putting man on the moon, building skyscrapers, underwater tunnels, information technology, control pollution, we have been a big success. Because we know both the structure, what this entire universe is made, energy. What are the laws governing them? Newtonian mechanics or classical mechanics and quantum mechanics. So our knowledge base being complete in the physical world, we have complete success. So now what is happening to science? It is going beyond. The famous book, Turning Point, many of you might have Prince of Copra. It said science is a turning point. Known about this? Prince of Copra? Beautiful book, 250 pages, came up in 1983. All of you should get access to this and read. What he had done, he had traced the entire history from the beginning of science. Newton, Descartes, how they went on, how we put the best intellectuals of the world, how we went on understanding more and more. And where do about the physical world, he says we have to now understand the laws and structure of the subtle and causal dimensions of our universe. What is it that we call as prana, life? What are the laws that govern a cell which is living compared to a cell which is dead? A dead cell of the physical world. What are the laws that govern the living cell? Living system, biological systems, we don't know. But that's about the mind, intellect, emotions, consciousness. So in this, we're in a very embryonic stage. So Upanishad give direction to science. They're right. It's top of the world have all started moving towards it. Probably you might have named Professor Josephson from University of Cambridge. He is probably the youngest Nobel laureate. At the age of 29, he got Nobel Prize for Josephson junctions. Very interesting. Once I talk about our operations in Cambridge University about 30 years back. And he also came. Then he called me to his house. I went to his house. I was sitting, nice living room. He went inside to bring some juice and others. I started looking, beautiful set of books, library. All books on science, mathematics, lined up here. It's but obvious. When I come this side, I see beautiful, well-bound books on Vedas, Upanishads, Sanskrit, Ramayana, Mahabharata, every lined up. More than 200 books. When he came, I asked, hey, why are you keeping these books? Of course, they look so nice. Many people keep very nice books in their houses, to show off. So these are the books which keep in. He came to India, Institute of Science, on a deputation for 1 year. What did he do? He started studying Upanishads. He started chanting Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, Vedic chanting, doing meditation. And he said here also. That's how the Nobel laureates and the best scientists trying to understand and move towards. Question is, how do Upanishad give a direction to these great scientists of modern science? How many of you heard this story? Okay. Therefore, I don't have to repeat it. What the conclusion is? There are of our existence, which is in a container of changes, and the unchanging entity called the self at the beginning. Buddha, greatest philosopher, as you know, what the Buddhism. Astika, the Nastikas. Those people who believed in the Vedas and took Vedas as the authority, they are called these people who have the faith in our Shastras. But there are people who believe in the Vedas. They conducted experiments, sadhana, meditation by themselves, and found new dimensions. All of you know his. So, the subject of self and its stress and the impermanence of the world, they were negatively interpreted and blown up to its full potential by early Buddhistic logicians, resulting in the doctrine of according to them. Who are those people? Are Nagasena and Buddha Koda. They say everything is changing. Kshanikavada. They brought a beautiful doctrine and it was accepted for a long time. One of their students, they asked, is there something that does not change? They asked. They had no answer. Later on, in Nagarjuna, who flourished in 2nd century, is also a very brilliant Indian Buddhist philosopher. He articulated the doctrine of emptiness, shunyata. As the founder of Madhyamika and the important tradition of Mahayana Buddhist philosophy. So, it is silence, it's a zero, it's a shunya. Two major understanding about this entire universe came about Jagat. One is Kshikavada, another is the Shunyavada. Later on, Shankaracharya came into the forum. He said, how is this possible? This Jagat, fantastic. Can this come from a zero? No. The shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha. So, he said, If this is full, that also is full. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. What should be full? What is the relation? Purnat, Purnate. This Purna comes out of that Purna. This entire Jagat is the manifestation of that pure consciousness, infinite consciousness. What happens when it comes out of that? Then it becomes a zero. X minus X is zero. Will it become a zero? No. Why? X minus X is zero. Law of the finite world. Infinity minus infinity. Therefore, Purnasya Purnam Adaya, Purnam eva avashishyate, or remains untouched. This is what we all are. This is what the entire world is. So, Hinayana and Mahayana Buddhism. Upon the death of Gautam Buddha in 400 BC, Buddhism was divided into two sects, Mahayana and Hinayana. The Mahayana said, which means great vehicle in Sanskrit, believed in the divinity of Buddha. The sect encouraged idol monasteries, you have Buddha's statue and we worship. Where the Hinayana sect, being small vehicle in Sanskrit, did not believe in the divinity of Buddha. So, we have two main subjects, reality which we talked about. Then quest for happiness. And each Upanishad provides methods for achieving that. We have approach by which we raise our normal level to become great, super, divine human beings and reach that perfection itself, reach that pure consciousness itself. We are all called Atmas, individual souls. And we have to merge with the infinite universal soul, Paramatma. That ultimate reality, pure consciousness, Paramatman. How to do that? Every Upanishad specializes in one or more methods of doing that. So modern science has unraveled the structure and laws of this physical universe, as I mentioned. What is it? The entire thing is nothing but energy. You got the electromagnetic field. You got the light spectrum. If you go on increasing the frequency, energy becomes more and more, and you have extremely high frequency. It turns itself into X-rays, gamma rays, and matter. As I said in the cyclotron, this is what happened. Vibgayar. Here is violet, X-rays, gamma rays. This side, infrared, then radio waves. Short waves, medium waves, long waves. What is happening here? The frequency is reducing. Wavelength is increasing. Wavelength and frequency are intimately connected, one-to-one relation. If the frequency increases, wavelength decreases. If the wavelength increases, frequency reduces. We have the entire magnetic field. This is the entire magnetic field. It can move. So we understood that. We have the classical and quantum mechanics and the laws. In the physical world, we understood the anatomy and physiology of the human system. Everywhere, structure. In the computer, we have the hardware and the software. This all we understood in the physical world. Similarly, our ancient masters in yoga spirituality, which forms the basis of our Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is ancient science. Now we're talking about the modern science. This is the ancient science. They also enunciated the structure and laws of the creation and reality. Just like anatomy, physiology, and so on. What is it? What is the structure of this entire creation, Jagat? There are two models. One is the one that found in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. According to Patanjali, mind, or Chitta, is the structure of this entire Jagat. So Chitta has several components. Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, everything. So how does this entire Jagat come? Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhivesha. They are called the kleshas. And this whole process is called prasava. Prasava is process of creation. The first thing that happens is the avidya. That is there in pure consciousness, that the Purusha gets changed, gets smaller, gets condensed. Right knowledge is called pramana. This is called the viparaya. What is viparaya? The wrong knowledge. You get jaundice, you think the whole world has become yellow. You're going in the evening, you see a serpent in a rope. You see a ghost in a post. This is called viparaya. That's how it starts. Then ahankara starts coming up. From that comes raga and dvesha. That is, that all our emotions, kam, roba, moha, mada, matsarya, the manomaya kosha, comes further. And finally, abhinivesha. It completely comes down, and we forget everything else and see that we are only this body. Similarly, in the whole universe, everything is forgotten. We think everything is world. There is nothing about it. So this is abhinivesha. That is one model that we have. Another is the basic fabric is prana. Upanishad talks about this. All of you in the pranamaya kosha, pranayama, you will hear that. Pranaschaidam vashe sarvam tridivayat pradishtitam. The grass set on the causal. What forms the structure is nothing but prana. Many people have confusion. They think energy is everything. Energy is only of the physical world. We do not know what is beyond prana, mind, emotions, intellect in a science. The difference between prana and energy. Energy also is in the form of waves. Prana also is in the form of waves. The energy gets condensed into matter. Prana also will come down and become matter. What is the difference then? What is the difference between a dead cell and a living cell? Living cell can move by itself. Similarly, prana has that freedom. Swayameva pinatam yati, swayameva tanavam yati. It can change by itself. It can expand itself. It can contract itself. It can reproduce itself. This is prana. This aspect of freedom is least, almost zero. But when you look at the quantum world, you can see the law of this is man or free will, and that is one end of the spectrum of consciousness, prana. Prana is featured by consciousness. That is, you can do and not do things. When you come to our human system, we have kartum, kartum, anyatha kartum. We all have the freedom not to do it in a different way. You also can get very angry and then scold him, beat him, and even gun him down. One choice. Another choice, you keep quiet. After all, he is my boss. I can't afford to do that. I have to keep akartu. Or you have a choice. Oh dear, why are you becoming angry today? You had some problem in the house. You quarreled with your wife, your husband. Come on, get up. Anyatha kartum shaktaha. We all have that freedom. Do, not to do, or to do it differently. Kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum shaktaha. That's the freedom that mind gets. As they go to higher and higher levels, this freedom goes on increasing. This freedom is divinity within us. The divinity manifests more and more and more as you go. Annamaya to pranamaya, manomaya, vijnananandamaya koshas. When you come to the annamaya, is freedom. So this is the prana model, and the mind model. These are the two. Therefore, the structure of the entire Jagat is, we call it a Chitta. Chitta and Prana linked one to one. What are the laws that govern them? The trifold law, Srushti, Sthiti, Laya. So this is called a Jagat. In Sanskrit, Jagat means Jagatyan Jagat. That which goes on changing is called Jagat. In our body, every day a billion cells get created, a billion cells get destroyed. Since we all came to this hall, all our bodies are changed. We have a new, fresh body. Want to talk about the mind, emotions, intellect, everything changing. That's called the Jagat. That's why in the Buddhism, they Nikamada, Nagas. And therefore it is governed by the trifold law. In the entire Panchakoshas, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnananandamaya Kosha, everything is governed by this set of laws. Everything is created. It gets sustained. The ayu, our life could be different. To take the smallest of the insect, we have only 1 minute life. It could be 1 day life. It could be 1 year life. A tortoise, 100 years, also have 100 years. And as you go to the higher level, you come to higher. As you go from Pranamaya to Manomaya, Vijnananandamaya Kosha, lifespan increases. We have Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. These are the names of this Trinity. And Brahma is the name given to all creative forces, creative law, laws of creation are given. Just like we have formula. Square. E is energy, M is mass, C is given. Here also we have Vishnu, Maheshwara. Brahma is the creative forces in the whole. So Brahma is in every cell. In Sanskrit, there are two words, Brahma with a dirgha, another Brahma, Hraswa. Brahma is the Chaturmukha Brahma, identified. It creates everywhere. Whereas Hraswa, it is the nominative form of, that is ultimate reality. So Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are the names given. And personification also has been put forward here. So this is the Jagat. So we know what is the structure of this Jagat. We know what are the laws that govern them. And beyond that is pure consciousness. There it doesn't change. So this Jagat has been put into 5 layers. Just like in the physical world, you have the gas, you have the fluids, you have got solids, and so on and so forth. So the physical world is, the physical body is called the Annamaya Kosha. Individual is called the Vyashti, and the entire macro Pranamaya, Manomaya, Jnana, Anamaya Koshas. Similarly, the world at large, the macro world, also has 5 layers. The electromagnetic field, featuring the physical world. Then we have the bioplasma, all this physical electromagnetic field, much subtle, more pervasive. Then we have the astral field of the mind. One much bigger than the higher, more subtle than the other. Information field, the intellectual field, much higher, more pervasive. Then we have Anandamaya Kosha, the bliss field. Brahman and Paramatman is what we all are. It's called Sat Chit Ananda. Sat is existence, Chit is consciousness, and Ananda is bliss. That's our Swarupa. What is existence? What is the definition of existence or reality? According to Shankaracharya, reality or Sat is the one that does not change. It is beyond space-time causation. It is beyond Jagat. That is Sat. Chit is consciousness. Having the freedom. Ananda is the bliss. So, it is a state of infinite knowledge, infinite bliss, infinite power, infinite freedom. That's what we all are. So we call it as divinity. Divine. That's our original state. And therefore, this goal, this aspect of bliss, knowledge, power, and freedom has been built in all of us, whether we know it or not. Therefore, we all want more and more happiness towards bliss. We all aspire for more and more knowledge. We all want more and more power. We all want more and more freedom. Freedom from all our tensions and stresses. Freedom from all our diseases. Freedom from all our miseries. Freedom from all bondages. What are the bondages? Bondage of the mind. Since we get up in the morning till night, we go on thinking and thinking and thinking. What is the bondage of emotions? You are tossed up and down. Excitement, bliss, peace, and others. What is the bondage of intellect? A very limited knowledge. We hardly have the fullest knowledge. Then bondage of the body. That is, we have to feed them, we have to give them fluid, and we are all governed by the gravitational force. Can all this be overcome? Yes, that's what your wise for. So as you move from Annamaya to Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanandamaya code, this freedom increases. The slavery reduces, bondages go away. Ultimately, in Brahman, it's called moksha, infinite freedom, free from all bondages, cycles of birth and death also. So, what is the goal of life? What is life? It is to manifest that divinity, to move towards that reality. So, when we study Upanishads, we should recognize these three aspects brought out subtly in each Upanishad. Number one, number two, search for happiness. What do they tell about reality? The happiness. And methods, they are called the prakriyas. So in all our Prasthanatraya, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, then the Brahma Sutras, Shruti Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana, these things have been inbuilt. Nyaya Prasthana is our mathematical foundation, as if are used in different meaning in different places. That all has to be brought forth to initial. Brahma Sutra bring about that. Among the Upanishads, Mandukya Upanishad is the smallest Upanishad. So I would like to briefly give you a glimpse of the Mandukya Upanishad. Mantra 1. Please repeat after me. Om Ityetadaksharamidam Tasyopavyakyanam Bhutadbhavat Bhavishyaditi Arayevam Yachanyatrikalatitam Tadapi Omkara eva. So, the Upanishad is an exposition of the word Om. It says, Om iti etadaksha sarvam. This entire thing is nothing but Om. That's why we say in the physical world, everything is nothing but energy. This is called Om. Tasya vyapkanam. Now, Upanishad is going to talk about that. It is going to present. Bhutat bhavat bhavishyat. It is sarvam omkara eva. The entire world is governed by past, present, future. Time, space and time. That is Om. Yacha anyat trikalatitam. Tadapi omkara eva. That which is beyond. That Brahman, Paramatman, that also is Om. So, Om. That means this first mantra, as in Isha Upanishad, talks about the result of Sat of reality. But it says all that exists as pure consciousness. Creation is that which goes on changing and changing, bound by space-time causation. Even that is Om. Om is Akshara. Akshara is that which did not change, that does not change. Okay. Either you say Om is unchanging, or you say Om is changing. It's changing, and Brahman is not changing. How we can say that all Om? Another example in the physical world, energy. Energy to energy, everywhere, energy. Everything is energy. Then it changes in various forms of matter. waves, small wave, big waves, tsunami waves, and the whole ocean. Everything nothing but water. Wave also is the water, ocean also is the water, and everything is water. Similarly, gold to all golden ornaments. So is home to all the worlds, living and the non-living, known and the unknown, kinetic and the potential. Past, present, and future is verily the tomb. All that is in the realm of space-time causation. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya, Koshas. Everything is nothing but home. Yacha Anyat. What is beyond space-time causation? Even beyond the world of Abhyakta, unmanifest or potential. Even beyond Anandamaya Kosha. That also is Om. Om is this is the basic fact of the entire creation. Past, present, and future. And all creation is nothing but Om. That means beyond also is Om, the unchanging dimension. That's the ultimate reality. The second mantra. Sarvam Hetat Brahma Ayam Atma Brahma Soyam Atma Chatushpat Etat Sarvam Brahma Soyam Atma Tat Chatushpat. The concept of vesting, the micro and the macrocosm, wave and the ocean, wave in the microcosm, 100,000 lakhs of waves in an ocean. And the ocean, big. Even the oceans, different oceans are there in our physical world. All this is Brahman. This self is Brahman. Jiva, Vesti. And Paramatma is the macrocosm, the whole creation. Samashti are the same. Just like small or big waves in an ocean, or even a drop is water. This forms the basis of the Advaita philosophy. That's what Shankaracharya brought. Brahman and Jiva are same. Aham Brahmasmi. That's the Vedanta Mahavakya. Is having 4 padas. What are 4 padas? 4 states of consciousness. 4 dimensions. Give the prakriya of avasthatraya viveka. 3 stages in order of Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Jagrat is the wakeful phase. Swapna is the dream state. Sushupti is the deep sleep without dreams. This also, the Avyakta includes the Samadhis. They are called the causal state. Karana, Sukshma, Sthula. There are 3 virtues. This all, that is beyond everything. It's Brahman. The 4 dimensions talked about. Having said that, mantra 3, 4 other things talk about the wakeful. What is wakefulness? What is swapna? What is sushupti? In great detail. Jagarita sthanaha Vahishpragna Saptangaha Ekona Vimshati Mukhaha Purabhug Prathamapadaha is our wakeful face. All creation called Vishwana. What is its characters? That is grossness, sthula, sthulam. This is the Annamaya Kosha, or the physical world. The consciousness in the wakeful field is pramata, prameya, and an interaction. Pramata is the seer, I am seeing you, you're all there. That is the scene and the interaction, Tripudi. And all our transactions in the wakeful world, Tripudi. Seer, seen, and the process of seeing. You are taking food, you are there, food is there, eating is there. In all, Pramata is the seer, the observer. Pramaya is the seen. This is called the Vyashti, this is called the Samashti. Vishwa is featured by external awareness. Vyashti is the individual. It has 19 mouths. How do we interact with the world outside? It says 19 mouths, 19 dwaras, 19 doors. What are they? 5 Gnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas, 5 Pranas, and 4 Antarindriyas. 5 bodies. What are those 5 Gnanendriyas? Sense of perception. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue. Tongue is taste here. Sense of touch. What are the 5 Karmendriyas? 5 Upastha. Walk, the speech, body, hands, padav, legs, payu, the urinary organs, upastha, the reproductive organs. These are the 5 karmendriyas. Karmendriyas, 5 karmendriyas. And we have the 5 pranas, the subtle function organ. Prana, apara, samana, udana, vyana. That's all in the pranamaya kosha which govern all our physiological function. And the antarindriyas, manomaya, vijnana, anandamaya kosha. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. So these are the 9 modes through which we perceive the world. So this physical world called Vaishwanara. Samashti, the world outside, that also has. What is Samashti? Akash, 5 dimensions. The whole creation takes. That's all Ishvara consciousness. It's called Samashti Vaishwanara. What are the 7 limbs it has? The upper world, head, Surya is the eyes, total Vayu, the mouth is the principal body of Virat. Matter is the water storing organ, ocean, Prithvi, the earth. These are the 7 limbs in the Samashti, in the world. So with the 7 limbs, heaven is the heart, sun is the eye, air through the nose is the vital force, stomach is the space, akasha, bladder is the water, and the 2 feet is the earth. So these are the 7 limbs of the Virat. The head, eyes, mouth, nose, stomach, bladder, and feet have been put forth.
No sound? No audio?
Yeah, for everyone, I think it's the same problem.
Mm-hmm. Transmission has stopped or what?
I think Guruji left the meeting.
No, he can't. He doesn't leave it halfway through.
It's a technical problem, I think. Technical
Uh-huh.
issues.
Yeah, quite likely. That
Yeah.
happens sometimes, server problem is there.
I think he may join back.
Yes, yes, he will.
Padambini, how are you?
Yeah, good morning. It looks like there is some technical issue at Prashanti. The internet is down. So 10 o'clock, the session was supposed to close and Guruji is anyway concluding. So there's a special request to consider that today's session is closed and you can join for the next session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, I requesting them if possible, please send us recording.
Yeah, all this will be uploaded to YouTube. So they will update you. So you can join from the next class anyway. So, but the today's recording will be uploaded. Thank you.
Okay, okay.